Drake Briscoe. I'm a firefighter for the city of Brisbane and San Mateo County. My biggest hobby is dirt biking with family and a group of guys at church. Skiing, love to ski. Wakeboarding, mountain biking. So when we get a call, you'll hear it on the loudspeakers. If we're sleeping, lights come on in the rooms. You get up, go to the engine. You gotta push en route, get dressed, depending on what kind of call it is. If it's a structure fire, you put all your bunker gear on. If it's a wildland fire, then you gotta put a different type of gear on for that. And then you get in the engine and you leave. You gotta kind of be out the station within a minute. That's the goal. So most people don't know this about firefighters, but even though we work 24-hour shifts, we're not up the entire 24 hours unless you're on call. So we've had people come here at 3 in the morning, truck drivers come here a lot, ask directions, and they're shocked that we're actually sleeping. So the things that I think about going to a fire, number one, you're pretty pumped, pretty excited. It's fun. That's why we're here. That's why we do the job. So it's exciting, number one. And then you start thinking about what you got to do. At that point, you don't really have time to be nervous or scared or worried. You just rely on the training that you've gone through. It is a bit of a struggle to be a Christian in this type of environment, in this type of job. Especially for me in this station, there's no other believers here. So, and then the captain who I work for is a guy who is really anti-religion, if you want to say. I don't like using that term, but the other thing that I struggle with is on a day-to-day basis is the conversations that firemen participate in, and just the sense of humor and the types of calls we go on, and then you have to release that stress, and those conversations that you don't want other people to hear. I don't know if I feel, not worthy is the word, but I don't feel, if I'm someone that people should look up to, I don't feel like I actually live up to that standard. I know the guys here have made comments, that they notice I have faith and I am a little different compared to everybody else, yet I don't want to be different. I want to fit in, and that's the biggest challenge in the fire service is the social game, being able to fit in. But there's a fine line there. Certain things you choose to participate in, and things you don't choose to participate in. And sometimes I don't always make the right decision. But there's forgiveness there, and the guys understand that too. That's the challenge. A couple weeks ago, we had that guy that got hit on the freeway, killed, and after the call was over, we're still on the freeway, and I just had a time to think, and I just kind of was chatting with God in the engine by myself, and just kind of my heart was breaking, just how many lives have just changed in a split second in someone's choice to stop on a freeway, and when they could have just exited the freeway. And now he's dead, his family's totally affected, the guy that was in the car with him, his life's changed, and then the kid, the 18-year-old kid that hit him, his life has changed. I think just in that moment, just praying for circumstances, and I have no idea what the outcomes are. That's out of my hands. I really think God uses us too much because just, we're nothing special. We don't look at ourselves as heroes or anything like that. We have a job just like everybody else has a job, and we do it. It's good to have an outside perspective, someone who, the outside looking in and kind of sharing how, even though it seems just kind of like normal to us, but we do have an impact on people's lives because we come and see people at their worst.